Did you know I was supposed to die as a baby? I was a very gentle and weak child, but that didn't stop me from succeeding in school and becoming governor of Ohio, a soldier, a lawyer, and then our 19th president. In the end, I was one of the all-time most successful U.S. presidents. As a child, I was able to overcome my challenges and live normally. I was born on October 4th, 1822 in Delaware, Ohio. I was weak and sensitive, and I actually wasn't allowed to leave my house, but my uncle convinced my mom to let me live a normal childhood. And we found out I was a great athlete and good at all kinds of games, and I loved to do spelling bees. I was a smart middle-class child with many friends. But I had no father. But I did have a loving mother and sister to kind of help make up for it. My father, Rutherford Hayes Jr., died before I was born from a bad fever, and my mother, Sophia Hayes, was very overprotective. And she put most of her focus on me. My sister, Fannie Hayes, was very close to me. I called her the confidante of all my life. Even though I started off homeschooled, I ended up with a great education. I went to Norwalk Academy at 14 years old, and then I went to Isaac Webb Preparatory School until being accepted into Kenyon State. And I ended up graduating from Harvard. After graduating, I was good at all my jobs. I was best as a lawyer, and I did all my cases in Cincinnati. Took 3 big murder cases and was successful in all of them. My second job was I volunteered as a Civil War soldier. I was wounded by a gunshot and almost died. But after that, I became the governor of Ohio, where I served 3 terms. And as an adult, I raised a good family. My wife, Lucy Webb, married me after graduating from Wesleyan Female College. We had 4 sons, Bertrand Hayes, Rutherford Hayes, Scott Hayes, and James Hayes. And we had 1 daughter who I named after my sister, Fannie Hayes. But now I'll tell you how I got here. I was a Republican, and my platform was civil rights. My vice president, William Wheeler, helped me run against Samuel Tilden. Me and Tilden had a close race. Even though he beat me in the popular vote, by 250,000, I beat him in the electoral vote, 185 to 184. My inauguration was on March 5th, 1877, and it was attended by Ulysses S. Grant. In the White House, my family liked to have fun. We prayed together as a family in the mornings, and we listened to music in the evenings. We also loved to sing. Even though I had a big failure, it was outweighed by my accomplishments. I ended the spoils system, and I helped the economy by redeeming the U.S. Treasury's paper money with gold instead of Democrat-favored silver, which turned out to be good. My failure was a great railroad strike, and that was when workers got paid. Railroad workers got. Oh my God.
How long was that?
My failure was a great railroad strike. U.S. railroad workers got pay cuts, and when a strike that spread across the U.S. and caused 60 deaths and $1 million. My main goal was to get Southern children schooling after retirement. But sadly, at 70 years old, I died on January 17th, 1893 from heart. I'm buried with my wife in Vermont. Some facts about me were that I made fun of myself in my diary. I'm nicknamed the Dark Horse President, and I was threatened while running for president by Democrats. And I also put the first telephone in the White House. I'm one of our all-time most successful presidents, and who would have thought a child barely allowed to leave his house would be a great U.S.